Hi.
Hello.
Hi,
Can you
baby.
see?
No, I see a photo.
Okay, let's see. Hold on. Start video. There it is. Hi.
Hi, thank you so much for joining.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. So, for those who don't know you, how would you describe what you do and who you are?
Okay. Well, first off, I'm Jessica Shea, and I've been in the entertainment business my entire life. So I am a creative. I like to create art in any way possible, whether that be making YouTube videos or music, and art in general, just paintings or photography. So just art and all around. I like to be able to express who I am and the experiences that I've had to many other people who can relate and just share part of my life with people.
Yeah, for sure. What made you want to start your YouTube channel?
I'd have to say between the pandemic, there wasn't a whole lot to do, and I love music. I appreciate every artist who is in the entertainment business creating music. Um, and just love making videos. I love editing them. I've done it since I was in like middle school, and I never put it out on YouTube, and I should have. All of the little edits I've done in the past, I should have been posting them, but I haven't. And I think it was about time to just finally put my art out on the internet. And YouTube is like one of the best platforms out there if you learn how to use it. It is so beneficial to get your art and your creative aspect out there for people to see.
Yeah, for sure. It's one of my favorite platforms, for sure. Is there any part about having a YouTube channel that you didn't expect?
Um, I would have to say, I don't know, I guess when I first started YouTube, I did a lot of research and I started to understand that what is going to come with it, whether it's going to be the negative, the positive, and just be ready and embrace myself in it. I do have to say that there has been a couple of things that I was a little bit shocked about, which are a lot of people can be very negative just because, but I don't let that affect me at all. I just keep moving forward. I find it kind of funny, but they don't know who I am. They don't know what I've been through. So yeah.
Yeah, it's very if like somebody doesn't know you personally, don't take it personal for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have a favorite artist that you like to react to?
Yeah. Most of my reactions on my channel have started off with Machine Gun Kelly. And most of my reactions, I like to stick to the stuff that I like. So I get a lot of requests for stuff that I've listened to or that I'm aware of and that I know. But yeah, I like Machine Gun Kelly. I like Tom McDonald. Just stuff that's on the top charts. I really embrace artists in general. So anyone who's really creating, and if I feel like I relate to it, I'll probably react to it.
Yeah, when you're reacting, is it always the first time that you've ever listened to it?
Yeah,
Or will you have listened to it beforehand?
I try to make my reactions as authentic as possible because that's what makes the entertainment of it. I do get a lot of requests for people who are always like, react to this, react to that. And I've already heard the song, so I can't really react to it because
Yeah.
then my reaction isn't as authentic. But I do try to stick to what's trending, what's new, what's hitting, the charts and stuff, and that I haven't heard or that I don't know much about because it makes it easier to do the reaction because then if I don't know something, I'm like, hey guys, let me know what you think or tell me what I don't know. And that really leaves a lot of audience interaction so people can tell me what I don't know or incite me on an artist that I may not know anything about.
Yeah, do you prefer to react to all music videos or
Uh,
audio too?
Music videos give you something to look at. So I do try to stick to music videos. Now, if an artist does drop a song and there's not a music video to it and it is a very popular, charting song, a lot of times I will react. But if it doesn't have a video and it's a good song, like I said, if it's trending, I'll react to it. But I do try to stick to the videos for sure.
Yeah, and what advice do you have for somebody who's just starting a YouTube channel or looking to start one?
Yeah, probably first and foremost, definitely do your research. Figure out what exactly it is that you want to do, where you're weak, and you probably want to like fix your weak spots. For me, like when I first started, I think I wasn't really comfortable in front of the camera, and I would stutter a lot and I didn't know what to say, and I felt awkward. It was kind of cringy, but you get over that, you get more comfortable. So I would say just hit the record button, just go for it. It'll eventually, you'll get more comfortable. And yeah, do your research so you know exactly what you're in for sure.
Yeah. And for you for the future, do you plan to kind of stay in the niche of reaction videos or do like a bunch of different things?
I probably would stay with reactions just because I love music and music is a big part of my life. And just being able to have the opportunity to work around music and be involved in it is something that will always be a part of my life and in my heart. I will branch out into other types of videos. As far as my audience goes, I do want to start doing a lot more with like beauty stuff and like travel vlogs. And I think as time goes and the audience builds, you will eventually become, um, you will find that audience that will watch those type of videos. My audience love music, and that's kind of where I've built my audience, and more of a male figure audience as well. But recently I've done a lot more female reactions, like female artist reactions, and it's building my female audience for sure. So there's always room to go here and there and experience more. So I do look forward to doing a lot more than just reaction videos.
Yeah, that's awesome. To
Yeah.
you, what do you think makes like your commentary on the song special? Because you know there's so many reactions.
Right. How do I stand out for sure? I try to be as authentic as possible. I think for myself, I get very excited over music. I get very emotional. And I express myself in so many ways that I feel people can connect with. They say, wow, I got excited like that too, or wow,
Yeah,
that really made me cry as well. So people can relate, and I think my authenticity is probably where people just really say, wow, she's different, or she's just being herself 100%.
yeah. And then to you, what makes you get excited over a song or emotional?
So what would make me excited most likely would be just if it's an artist that's really hitting the charts, or an artist who just really is passionate about what they do. Makes me excited for it because they put a lot of time and effort, and they're very passionate about it. A lot of times when I see their passion, it makes me passionate. What makes me emotional a lot of times over my reactions are probably what I think, being that we all have situations in our lives that just touch us, they really hit home, and people can relate to that. I think being able to express a vulnerable side as well is something that so many people, when they're watching, say, wow, like she was comfortable enough to shed a tear. And that just makes people really, they navigate, they say, wow, like it's okay for me to show expression, it's okay for me to feel this way. And for them to just kind of not be afraid to show emotion.
Yeah, it's really cool to be vulnerable like that and show it for sure. Yeah, and then I also have seen how you do like modeling too and have a modeling Instagram. So when did that start and how did your passion for it?
Yeah, modeling is where it all started. At a very young age, my mother, I have a twin sister, so we were definitely like good to look at, and
Yeah,
people like really liked the twin thing. So I was probably like 3 when I first started getting like into the acting and modeling. My mom put us into, an agency, and we were doing the whole shebang, being on set and everything. But as I got older, school got in the way. So at 18, I decided as an adult I was going to get back into it. And I started to do more fashion, more runway, because that's what I was really interested in as a young woman. I really looked up to some of our biggest influencers and celebrities, like Tyra Banks and
yeah,
Hilary Duff. And to me, I wanted to be like that. I wanted to have a big audience of people that I can influence and can look up to me. So I really got into the modeling again when I turned 18. I worked for a company that published me internationally as a calendar girl for a couple years in a row. And I did a lot of like bikini modeling and competitions, and was winning and I was traveling all around, it kind of became a snowball effect. And I wanted to open my fields as far as what type of modeling. And I knew that as a young woman, what was really grabbing people's attention and just capitalizing on what was grabbing people's attention and doing what I love. I always saw the runway fashion models and I was like, I want to do that, and just found my way. I researched and I was like, I'm going to do this, and I did it. And so modeling has been a big part of my life. It's got me where I am today. I'm not really into the whole modeling thing as much as far as my age. And then I also have tapped into more of the art side of the industry rather than the modeling and stuff. I want to have a voice rather than a face, you know?
Totally. Yeah, and then also you put out new merch, which is really cool. What was the inspiration behind that line?
Yeah, so my most recent line, which has the all-seeing eye, to me, growing up, I just always had what I felt was like a powerful me. And like if you're very spiritual, you'd understand the third eye and your chakras and being really in tune. I teach yoga sometimes. I am certified to teach yoga for a living, but with the pandemic, it's so hard to conduct classes, but I'm very spiritual. So the all-seeing eye was something that I felt was very powerful. And as Purusha, which is the higher you, it's so, it goes back to years of family and just what my grandpa told me about life and things. So it's very connected to me. And I think that when people hear the meaning behind like the logo of my merch, they can connect and relate too, because we all have what we think is a powerful side of us, and an all-seeing eye, a powerful eye, the third eye. And it's a powerful strength to have. And I want people to be able to feel powerful when they're wearing it or involved in the idea, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and then what else can your supporters expect from you in 2021?
So more music. I'm working on a piece right now with a producer, and it's great. I haven't worked with someone as professional. A lot of my work is from home, and I'm not as knowledgeable on how to mix and master and produce music and audio engineering. But working with people is the best because they teach you how to songwrite, what looks good, what doesn't. Yeah, and I'm sure you know too what it's like. So in 2021, I think there's going to be a lot more to come. More collaborations. I think my YouTube channel will grow a lot more too, just over time from learning and just staying proactive at it and consistent, for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then where can people find you?
Anywhere on any platform as Jessica Shea Model. YouTube is a big platform I use almost all the time, and Instagram as well. But I'm on everything. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Spotify, I'm on, yeah, Facebook, you know.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course, really nice to meet you.
You too. I appreciate it. And I'll see you soon. And
Yeah, thanks.